Good morning, everyone. So, I hope everyone is fine. So, I'll be taking a big data class, and yeah, there are total around 81 students have opted, or 84, I'm not sure. So, let me 81 students have opted big data analytics. Anyway, so what is big data? How it works? What are the tools? How to do implementation? How to do practicals? All these things we are going to cover here. Now, usually what happens is big data subject. It was used to offer in IT department, IT branch only. Now, uh, this year, GTO has revised the syllabus, and big data is now again offering in you as a elective. As a college gave you some choice, and you people have opted this big data. So we'll learn this big data. Now, what is big data? How it? What is it is? What exactly it is? We are all going to see. But first, let me share my screen and let me show you something. Uh, okay, let me share my entire screen. So whenever I present you, and if somehow you are not able to see my screen, then let me know. Write down chat box. If class will be interacting, or if you are saying your doubts also, I'll be happy, and I'll be happy to solve your doubts. I think I'm visible, right? Okay. So first, let me show you. Very important. If you are studying this subject, do we have requirement in market whether companies are hiring for big data developer or not? So let's see. We'll just write big data analytics, and any location. Let's search. So yeah, you can see some requirement is there. So core Java. I mean, big data is not alone. Okay, big data is like it will work with so many languages. Core Java, AWS, IT skill, Java, data science. So we'll be doing programming with Java only. Data analyst, Tableau developer. Now, what is Tableau? Tableau is a tool. It's a software which deals with lot many data and gives us graphical representation. Okay. So it's not in our syllabus, but yeah, let's see if time permits. But it's not free. 1 month is free, and I think I have already used this 1 month from my email ID. Let's see, how do we do that? So business intelligence developer, I mean engineering manager, big data is there. So there are so many tools you might have not have heard. Big data analytics is there. Business intelligence developer, big data analytics is there. SQL engineers, technical program, big data tester, backend engineer, big data analytics professional, staff. I mean, you see, there are so many requirements are also there. Okay, let's see. Most of you are from here. Let's see in Rajkot, Ramdawat, do we have requirement or not? HME. Okay, so Tech Mahindra in Ahmedabad location, we have big data engineer requirement, big data Spark developer, Mindtree is hiring, immediate joiners. Now you see, most of the time you will be seeing this experience, 6 to 8 years, 6 to 11 years. Oh, sorry, it's getting open. 8 to 13 years, 6 to 11 years, 4 to 6 years. Okay. 3 to 8 years, 2 to 7 years, 1 to 6 years. You see, most of them they are not requiring freshers, but yeah, some companies they are recruiting freshers, 0 to 5 years. Okay. Uh, Data analytics, AG technologies, they are paying 2 lakhs to 4 lakhs per annum. Their requirement is in Ahmedabad, 0 to 2 years, like that. Okay, now let me modify some search. Let me show you. So instead of big data, the big data is a name. It's a subject. Inside this subject, there are a lot many subsystems. Let's say AI. You are studying AI, right? So under AI, there are a lot many other topics are there. So big data is a subject. Big data is a concept. Inside the concept, we have a lot many tools available. So Hadoop is one of the tools. Hadoop developer, Hadoop administrator. Okay. Hadoop is there, and these are the other tools. HDFS is there, and let me not restrict ourselves with this locality. Let's see. I'm just showing you. This is our first class, so I'm just showing you what is the relevance of big data. You see, senior Hadoop developer, uh, senior Hadoop platform administrator, Hadoop admin, Hadoop support, Hadoop admin. Now you see a lot many Hadoop admin, administrator. There's a lot many things are there opening are there. Senior software engineer, Hadoop developer. Okay. Hot job means it's a recent one. One day ago they have put. There are so many reviews, and nowadays they have written WFH during COVID. Work from home during COVID. Okay. That is again one of the advantage. You will sit in your home. Okay, so this was about the job. This is the first thing that I must tell you, because this is specialized subject, and in this subject jobs are available. These subjects jobs are available. Okay. I hope everyone is getting. Just write down chat box yes or no. Those who are present, whatever I'm saying, are you getting or not? Yes. Don't be shy, and don't say like it's okay. I will understand later on. It won't work like that. Okay. You have to understand it right now. At this stage, only any doubt, anything you can ask me. Okay. So I think this is in this week only. There are 4 lectures. Today 2 hours. Next tomorrow 2 hours, and next week we'll have some regular timetable. Okay. So I told you this regarding job. Hmm. Okay, now let's see the syllabus first. Now this is your syllabus. It's an elective type. Already you know. The new subject code, you must remember this: 3170722. Prerequisite is programming skill. You require programming skills. So without programming, you won't be able to write even one single program of Hadoop. That is for sure. So, what is rational? Why, or what is objective actually? So, objective is today's world is a data-driven world. Increasingly, the efficient operation of organization across sectors relies on effective use of vast amount of data. Big data analytics help us to examine those data to uncover hidden patterns, correlation, another insights. Now you see these things. Hidden patterns, correlation, other insights. It is fast growing field, and skill in the area are some of the most in demand today. So there are 3 lectures. This scheme is 3 lectures, 2 practicals, total 4 credit subject, total 70 marks. External paper will be there. 30 marks will be mid semester. Viva marks will be 30. Internal that I'll be giving you out of 20, total 150 marks. And in this Viva, let's say the COVID situation is gets normal, no new cases are there, then we'll have some external faculty coming to us. Okay, so this is a syllabus. Okay, now you might be asking, sir, 3 lectures are there, we are getting 4 lectures because we have started 1 month late. Okay, we are starting 1 month late. So October 12 or October 14 is the last date of our GTU ending. So before that we need to complete our syllabus. That's why 4 lectures per week. Okay. So introduction to big data. These are the syllabus. What is characteristics, challenge, types of big data, intelligent data analysis, traditional versus big data approach, case study of big data solutions. So meanwhile, if you have any doubt or anything you want to say, you can write down chat box. If anyhow I'm not seeing the chat box, you can unmute yourself and tell me what's your doubt or anything, like screen is not visible or anything. Okay, I want your active participations in this subject, very important subject. Okay, now this is chapter 1. This is chapter number 2, Hadoop. Very important. Hadoop is a tool. Hadoop is a tool. So history of Hadoop. What is history of Hadoop? Why Hadoop is there? We are going to learn about Hadoop, especially SDFS and other things. So usually what happens, Hadoop is a practical, I mean the entire big data is a practical subject. Entire big data is a practical subject. Okay. So what I meant to say, I was telling you that Hadoop, learning Hadoop is a little bit challenging for you people, little bit. Now I'm not saying entire easy, but setting up Hadoop and then applying program to Hadoop, it's a little bit challenging. So what I want you to do this, if physical starts, no worries, we'll have some lab here, I'll be here. But if physical doesn't start and you are working from home, then what we'll do, I will be telling you to install Linux. So first requirement is installing Ubuntu in your system. That is the first requirement. Okay, or install Linux, any variant of Linux, that would be good. Okay, most probably install Ubuntu so that there are so many apps if you are stuck in somewhere, so there won't be any problem. Okay, so for running Hadoop, we'll use Linux. Okay, now Hadoop will also run in Windows system. Okay, you can also apply virtual system. You can also install virtual machine in your Windows system and then install Ubuntu. That will also work fine. And one more thing, as I told you, it also works in a Windows system also. But nowadays they have given support. Like 2 years ago, there was no support in Windows. But yeah, still so many errors are there that I am also not able to solve it. So it's advisable that you install Linux system, especially Ubuntu, so that we can install Hadoop. Then comes NoSQL, very important thing. Very important thing, NoSQL. Okay, so NoSQL is nowadays very important. If you see, let me open here. Full stack developer. Have you heard this full stack developer? Okay, what they use, what they do. I mean, you must know all these things. Front end, back end, and the server side architecture. You must know all these things. That is known as a full stack developer. Okay. So nowadays, most of the softwares, most of the companies, they are using this Angular or React as a front end, and a Node as a server, and then they are using they are using cloud architecture, then in AWS there is a DynamoDB if they are using AWS as a background, or no AWS, then they are using MongoDB. MongoDB is what is a NoSQL data type. NoSQL data type. But in our syllabus, in this new syllabus, there are no MongoDB chapter. So in previous syllabus, older syllabus, there was a MongoDB chapter. So we will be seeing this only theory part, but I will be showing you about MongoDB. I will try to install MongoDB here and I will be showing you how to operate MongoDB if time permits. This one is different and very important chapter also. Mining data stream. Now you see the timing total hours, that is shows weightage. Hadoop has highest weightage, that is 12 hours. That means we are spending more time here. That means more question may come from the Hadoop. So second highest weightage for this mining data stream. Why data stream? You see, data is still keep coming after each time has passed. So for each some little bit time. Yes, Rajan. Okay. So after some time, some new data comes. After some time, new data comes. I can show you like this. So if this is the graph, and then I can show you like this. Some new data comes. This is if it's a time. Let's say this is time. As the time passes, new data keeps coming. New data keeps coming. New data keeps coming. New data keeps coming. How do we analyze this data? This is not static data. This data is keep coming. How do we analyze this kind of data? For that we have data stream. It's known as a stream. Okay, the stream of we can say river, like that. Okay, so for that examples are like stock market prediction, where all the data keep coming. Okay, so real-time sentiment analysis. So what are the sentiments? Someone has put a post in Twitter and a lot of people are not happy. So we can analyze the sentiment of those people, right? We can analyze the sentiment of those people. So that's known as a real-time sentiment analysis. Real-time analytics platform, like real-time satellite data is coming, so we want to analyze real-time. And using graph analytics for big data, graph analytics is there. So yeah, there are a lot of options are given for data stream. Next chapter is about frameworks. So what are the application of big data using Pig and Hive? So what is Pig and Hive? We are going to learn this too. So data processing operator in Pig, Hive service, HiveQL, query data in Hive, fundamental of HBase, Zookeeper, and IBM InfoSphere Big Insight Streams. Now, we may not be able to see this topic, but let's see, if time permits, we'll be seeing this. So this framework is what about Pig and Hive. In short, we'll be learning Pig and Hive also. Okay. So how many technology we are going to learn here? One is a Hadoop. Hadoop also supports this data stream. I think here most of the data, most of the topics are theory based. But let's see, if we have some chance, we'll see Hadoop. Using Hadoop, how do we choose this real-time data stream? Okay. So we are going to see one tool as a Hadoop, second tool MongoDB here, time permits. Third and fourth, that is Pig and Hive. Is IBM InfoSphere, again it's a tool. So total 5, and the last one is Spark. Very important. Very important. Spark. So Hadoop and Spark Both are we can say Spark is faster than Hadoop. Spark is faster than Hadoop. So this is how you understand the Spark is again we can say competitor of Hadoop. Okay, you can say competitor of Hadoop. Spark is faster than Hadoop. Okay, we are also going to learn Spark, but the topics are lesser compared to less topics are there in Spark. Okay, but again it's important to learn this Spark also. So there are total 6 chapters only in this syllabus, but 2 3 topics are very important, that if you learn that properly, if you know how to do this, you can get a job. Okay, you can apply in this, as I told you, naukri.com, and then apply directly. Okay, you may get a job. Okay, fine. So in mid semester, so now we'll see mid semester exam as well as GTO exam. So in mid semester, I am planning to keep 3 chapters. So in mid semester, most probably in month of August, that's what I assume. In month of August, there will be mid semester exam. So in mid semester exam, planning to keep 3 chapters. Okay, introduction to big data, Hadoop, and NoSQL. Let's see what the time and how much we are is like very big. Take us time to complete this chapter. These things about now there are security is not written properly. Some of the topics are like overlapping, but that's fine. We know GTU, right? Okay, so what is the distribution of theory marks? How this paper, those who will uh, give you the paper, this big data, how they are going to distribute the marks. So R is remember level, where you just read this and you will remember. U level is understanding level. A level is analyze level. N level is analyze. Sorry, A is application level. Analyze level. E level is evaluate, and C is a create. Create means here programming will come. Okay. So this is known as a Bloom's taxonomy actually. This is known as a Bloom's taxonomy actually. So what are the reference books are there? There are lot many reference books are there. The best book we have this Tom White Hadoop the Definitive Guide. That is for Hadoop. But you see Spark is not there in that book. Mining data stream is not there in that book. NoSQL is not there in that book. So for that, we don't need to check all the books. We'll just search on internet and we'll have all those topics. Okay. And one more thing, I think you are familiar with this app, Prajwal app. Download that app. Actually, I have the older version of Android, so in my it's working, but I check. So many students are complaining that this app is not working in upgraded version of mobile phone. So I have also contacted them. They said they will resolve problem within a month. But yeah, download this app, and there are big data material is there. So can anyone download, and can anyone just tell me whether its material is available or not? Big data subject is there or not? Are you all familiar with this app? Just say write down chat box. Yes or no? Okay, so yeah, so try to download this app. I think in Android 11 it won't work. I think older version of Android it will work. So you people are having older version of Android, you may be able to search on Google Play Store. So can anyone just tell me download it, and can you just tell me that big data subject is there or not? I mean, I cannot show my mobile phone here, but you can check. I'll be waiting. Is it visible in Play Store first of all? My, as I told you, my Android version is older one, so it's visible for me. Anyone? Okay, it's there. Very good. Yeah, so it will be helpful at the time of examination if you read all those topics only. Uh, it would be good. I mean, at the end moment, this app will be very very useful. At the end moment, this app will be very very useful. Okay, I think yeah, that is a website. No, no website. I'm talking about app because I have seen in website they are not allowing us to see this question answer. Let's check. Uh, just hold on. Okay, it's here. Let me click on this big data. Yeah, get app. Okay, Apache Pig is there, but I don't think. Yeah, only few questions are there. MongoDB is there. NoSQL is there. Spark is there. Fine. About how most of the topics are covered, one or two chapters. No worries, I will mail them regarding adding this. Let's see whether they are able to edit or not. Let's see. Anyway, so yeah, what I was telling you, where is the syllabus here? So for regarding the book, this book is very good. I have that book. I am going to upload in your e-content, but it will take time around like remind me to upload in your e-content. Some other books are also there. If you are getting some books, that would be good because if you want to make your career in this, then buy this book. That is advisable. Buy this book or buy any book, but better you buy this book. This is a good book. Tom White, Hadoop the Definitive Guide. I have that book. Okay, let me show you the cover page. Don't worry, to in this first lecture we are not going to study, we are not going to start. I am just informing you all these things. Yeah, this is the cover page actually. The definitive guide. This is the cover page. I have the some latest version I have with me. I think in from Amazon you will get the latest version. So all about Hadoop, MapReduce, Pig is there, HBase is there, Zookeeper is there, case studies are given. Okay, and how do you install it? That is also given. Yeah, two three topics are not given, but this is a good book. I also Apache Spark book is there. Spark is yeah, first one is only book I have. I have the older version Apache Spark. This one is the latest version. Okay, very very important topic Apache Spark. Okay, so if you want to go in this Apache Spark, but first you need to learn Hadoop, how Hadoop works, because Spark can also leverage the Hadoop infrastructure. If you don't understand what I said, it's okay. But right now, let me tell you. First, you need to learn Hadoop. Then you go with Spark. That is the way. Okay, I think book some pages won't be available here. But yeah, try to get this book online. And if anyone got the copy of Apache Spark, and this Apache Spark and this Hadoop books are also available in our library. Okay, so this was about book and material I have given you that app also, as well as whatever materials I'll be making here for you people, as well as some of the presentations which I have Older presentations, I'll be giving it to you. Okay, no worries. I'll be giving it to you so you can refer it. Now, course outcome is there. What is the course outcome? So after learning the course, the student should be able to what? After learning the course, the student should be able to what? That means you will be able to understand this, or you will be able to grasp these things. That's what he wants to say. Course outcome, CO. It is not mandatory for you people, but it is advisable that you know what is CO. So are the CO defined by those who made the syllabus. Who made the syllabus? GTU made the syllabus, not you. So they made this course outcome that after learning this syllabus, entire syllabus, you will be identify big data application areas where you can use big data. You will be able to use big data framework. You can model and analyze data by applying selecting technique. You will be able to apply some technique, and you can demonstrate integrated approach to big data. There are no more course outcomes, 4 course outcomes, and the weightage are there. Some weightages are given. Okay. Now, main part. Main part is experiment, practicals. So for big data, practicals are given by GTU only. In last syllabus, all the practicals were given by GTU only. Okay, and if practicals are not given by GTU, we'll give you the practicals. Okay, so what they are given: list of experiments and design-based problem, open-ended problems. So they are given the case study, stage 1. These are the case studies. Case study means, you see, already the work has been done. Case study means first you try to understand what is case study. You are not supposed to develop, but already developed. The things are already developed. You need to study it. That is case study. You are supposed to study what has been developed using big data, and you are supposed to study and learn how they use this big data. What was the idea? That idea was successful or not? That thing you will be learning here. So after learning these case studies, you will be implementing this exercise. Now you might be asking, sir, this exercise is very less. I mean, I know it's very comfortable for you. There are only 6 problems are there, but not enough. Not enough. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put these problems in our practical list. So in practical list, we have around 12, 13 practical lists. I'm going to incorporate this practical list into our list, right? Yes, Janvi. Janvi. Janvi, any doubt? Janvi Bakhtaria. No doubt, right? Okay. No, please ask questions. If I don't know, I will tell you that I don't know. If I know, then I will tell you whatever knowledge I have. So what I was telling you that these practicals I will be incorporating with our lab file. Okay. And some open source software learning websites are there. You can refer these websites. That's fine. Apart from this, I'll be giving you assignments. There are total 8 assignments will be there. So I'll be giving you those assignments. All the assignments are completing all these things. I mean, this chapter is somewhat new, so I need to study and I need to give you the assignments also regarding this. So assignments you will be writing in a, notebook. Once again, let me clear this. Assignment you will be writing in a notebook. Practical file you will be whatever program you will develop, you'll be copy pasting in a Word file. Okay, and if physical starts and everything starts physical, then you will be getting print out of those practical file and you'll be showing me here. Otherwise, you'll be sending me via Gmail. Okay, that is the point here. So I hope everyone understood this points, all the points regarding syllabus, regarding practical files, regarding assignments. Don't uh, and yeah, sorry about mid semester. Everyone has to pass in mid semester, otherwise in second mid it will be difficult to get pass. Okay, I'll be asking programs, I'll be asking lot of some stuff which you may not be able to write it properly. So my advice is to prepare well for first mid. Paper will be easier, so it will be like easier for you to pass in first mid semester compared to second mid. Okay, so any doubt regarding the syllabus, regarding whatever I told? Yes, I will create a classroom. At the time of submission, I will create a classroom. Right now, uh, do I need to create a classroom for anything? I mean, any apart from this submission, anything you want me to create classroom? If am I missing something? Okay. So any doubt, any question from your side regarding syllabus, regarding all these things, whatever I told you? Anyone? No? Okay, so yeah, there is one doubt in everyone's mind. Sir, we have this ML subject is there, we have AI subject is there, we have big data subject is there. So where we are going actually? What are these subjects are related or not? Okay, are these are related or not? So let me clear those doubts here right now. Let me give you two subjects, right? You have two subjects, two main subjects: data mining. The second subject is AI. I will be taking 5 to 7 minutes to explain it to you. Artificial intelligence. AI. So, in data mining, what we do, we have a lot of data and we need to find useful pattern. We need to find useful pattern. That is what our goal is. Okay. What is the goal? To find useful pattern. That is to mine data, find pattern. What is the goal of AI? So AI means to reach a goal. Its purpose is again to reach a goal, and it goal is also to find pattern. Its also goal is to find pattern. So in this AI, we can find goal using intelligent programming. That is called simple AI. So the goal of find goal using intelligent. So inside this goal, the meaning of goal is what? It could be the find pattern, or it could be the search process. It could be the search process or searching the intelligent solution. Searching for solution. Let me keep it simple. Searching for solution. So goal could be the solution or find pattern. So AI, we can incorporate AI in data mining also. And lot of data mining, because there are lot of data will be here in lot of data also we can put AI. So both all the subjects are interrelated. We cannot separate it. All the subjects are interrelated. We cannot separate it. Okay. So we can use AI technology in data mining also, as well as all the data mining also we can apply here in AI also. Okay. So these are interrelated. We cannot separate it. Fine. So this was a question like so many people. So yeah, in order to get job, you have to be familiar with each and everything. And now the second question is like yeah, famous machine learning, sir. What is machine learning? So machine learning is a subset of AI. It's a subset of AI. Okay, it's a ML, DL, deep learning, and NLP, and expert system. There are so many systems out there, but these are the buzzwords. Buzzword created by so many people that ML is good, ML is future like that, and based on that they are earning a lot of money. Okay, it's a business. So ML is a subset of AI, and we can also use this ML in data mining also, where there are a lot of data and we can apply this ML technique to find pattern. Okay, we can get ML technique to find pattern. And so last question is big data, sir, where big data comes. So where big data comes in data mining, big data is a part of data mining. Big data is part of data mining. Okay, it's not a, it's a part of data mining. Okay, and when data exceeds our limit, at that time big data will come, and ML AI technique we can use in a big data technology. This ML AI technique we can use in a big data tools, right? So all these are interrelated. We cannot separate it. Okay, but based on the solution we can use it anywhere wherever we want. Okay, I hope I'm clear regarding the subjects. Okay, so yeah, time to time we'll be meeting, and time to time if anything is missing you tell me, anything you don't understand let me know. Okay, I'll be here to explain it to you. And yeah, today in this lecture we'll keep it up to here. Next lecture we'll start with the first chapter, that is what is big data. I will explain it to you. Okay, fine. Any doubt, anything from your side, anything regarding a project or anything regarding your job? No, right? Yeah, you can be open, discuss with me, and if you want me to discuss in another way, like not here via WhatsApp, you can WhatsApp me. I think my number is with you. Okay, fine. So every time we'll take attendance. This week is this time is temporary. So write down your number in a chat box. Those who are present here. For every 1 hour lecture, we'll take attendance. Most of the time I'll be telling you to write down number in chat box. Later on I'm going to fill that those attendance in our portal. It's compulsory that you write down number in chat box only. You don't say, sir, I'm not able to write down. Anyhow, you write down a number in chat box. Wait for some time, because due to rush, Google Meet won't allow you to write down a number. But don't WhatsApp and don't message me, sir, I forgot to write down. Okay. Oh yes, yes, everyone. Actually, the numbers. Oh my God, I forgot. This class is combined. So with your number, write down your class. I forgot to tell you. Anyway, lot many people has left. Write down a number with class. First, it's difficult for me to look at you. But anyway,
Sir,
yes,
sir, my chat box is not working properly.
Vishwa,
Yes, sir.
your and tell me your number. I will write it down here.
Uh, 190
190
57310
57310
7002 EC1.
7002 EC1.
Yes.
Okay, but try to work out in your software, update it. Okay, till next time it
Yes,
won't
sir.
be problem. Okay, fine. Let me stop recording. Stop sharing. Let me end the session now.